Have you been seeing all these car products on Temu? Do you wonder if they work? Well, today I can answer that question for you. Well, at least some of the questions and some of the products. I can answer if they work or if they don't work, because I've got some Temu products here and we're gonna find out if they work. So, enjoy. So yeah, as I said, we're going to review and test if these Temu products work. Most of these products are under $5. I don't know if they will work, but it's honestly a bit of an experiment for me and for you guys as well. And instead of you guys wasting your money on Chinese products, I will do that. So you're welcome. So first of all, let's get to the first product. So one of the products I have is a tire renovator, or tire renovate, and it's from Temu, but this was like $4, I think. On the actual advert, as you can see, I'll pop it up, it says that it also renovates like the black spots, the black trims, and mine are actually quite faded from sun damage, so I'll pop that up right now here as well to show you how they look. It's here as well. See, it's a different color here. Now the first direction it says is to clean the surface of the tire thoroughly. So we're going to do the tire, a bit of the tire, to see if the product actually works. And then also, as you can see here, we're going to do the black trim that has been damaged from the sun. And we're going to see how that works. So yeah, we're going to try this product out and see how it goes, I guess, if it's a scam or not. So we're just going to use this, open it up and get a sponge, see how it goes in there. So we're just going to open it up, see how it colours up the tire and see what it does. It says just to grab a sponge and dip it in and then put it on the tire. Let's see if it's any good, how long it can last. So I've just applied it to the edge of the wheel, and I guess you could say it looks better. I can't really tell. I'll put up a before and after. Alright, and now we're going to try to put it on the plastic part that has sun damage. I think you can tell the difference already between the two. But we'll try to spread it evenly so it doesn't look bad. So that's the after effect. I'll actually come back in a couple of days and see if there's a bigger difference in how the wear is on this product. But yeah, so it's been about a day and this is what it looks like. I think it looks a lot better than it did before. And here's a day after the tire got done. And also on the other side. Do not have it before and after. This one looks a lot better than it did before. And I put more care into it so there's less streaks as there was in the other, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to do with this black serum or whatever it is from Temu, that tip I was talking about before, is this one. Now, to get your license, you need to be a learner, right? And I was a learner once, as you can see. Curbs isn't your best friend when you're a learner, and you can see it's very obvious, and the wheel's nice, but it's kind of ruined it. I want to see if this can help this situation a little bit, and see how it actually does with the colour of this wheel, because I know it's not the same. I want to give it a go, so let's see how that goes, because you can tell that this is a lot less obvious than this shiny silver stuff. Yeah, I got that curve pretty good. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. We'll dry out and then we'll put another coat on it and see how that goes. And then here's a day after for the rim, which is a lot better than down here. Or to test if it's water resistant or not.
just gonna put a wet sponge on there and see how it reacts. I'll let that sit dry, but I'm also gonna do the same thing on the wheel here. So it was just around here that we did. I'll check that. And then also the rim, which looks a lot better than before, but does it actually withstand water? Don't think it does. So I've just wiped it down and it's wiped it clean off. So that just shows you that it is not water resistant. So that's one thing that's bad about it. So I think for this, it'll be better getting a little bit of paint and just putting it on there to just detail some of these. Not too much, just a little bit to spec up. So I think the product worked here pretty well on this type of surface, because I think it actually absorbs grease better than the rim. And so does rubber. So anything rubber or plasticky it would work on, but metal it does not work on.
So this product kind of worked. Not very well on metal, but on rubber it did. And for $3, it's worth a go seeing if it does actually work. So this product does what it says to a certain level. It doesn't do the best job, but it still does its job. So yeah, the product is okay for how much I got it for. It's only like $3. But yeah, on to the next product. Okay, so this next product I got here is an interior scratch repair kit. I can't remember how much this was on Temu, but I'll pop it up here. So it was that price. I remember it being not too expensive, that's all I remember. But let's see if it worked. Then we got the actual product. As you can see, apparently it should look like that after. Let's see if it actually does. By a brand called Moe, I'm not sure. Not only renovations, but also repair. Damn, okay. Pour this product onto a sponge or specialized tool. Evenly apply it to the interior surface that needs to be cleaned. Wipe it back and forth repeatedly. Renovate the interior and instantly turn into a new car. Well, let's give it a go. I've got some small scratches. There's some like tiny scratches. I'll just show you that they're actually scratches. I don't have that many scratches in here, but wipe that and you can see it's still there. So we're gonna try to apply this product onto there. So let's do it. So this product is like a peachy pink or a very light pink. I'm just gonna use what was on top so I don't have to waste too much. I don't know how much you need, but I'll try that much for now. Let's apply it. And there's some other ones as well. I don't know if you can see it. It says to do back and forth. It doesn't say for how long, it just says back and forth. There's a little scratch here as well. So I think it kind of worked. I don't know in what material you need to be using this stuff on, but as you can see, it kind of worked. I'll put it before and after to see how much it actually worked. You can still see the scratches, obviously. But yeah, I'm gonna try this on a bit of a bigger scratch, which I don't know if it will work, but we'll see. So I'm in a different car actually, and this is what I meant by things are about to get exciting. So yeah, I've got some scratches here, or some dirt. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll try to get rid of that. And if you look here, there's a scratch here as well, so we'll try to get rid of that. I don't know if it'll work, but let's give it a go. So it may have helped a little bit, but it's dried off a little now. And you can see that bit's still there. And I don't think this scratch here, it did anything. My final conclusion of this product is it can get rid of some, not scratches, it can get rid of some dirt spots that are within like grooves and stuff pretty well, but it cannot repair a scratch. So pretty much it's lying about what it can do and can't do. So this product is a scam. Let's get to the next product. This product is called Restorer All, or it's a scratch repair, automotive body scratch repair paste. It apparently repairs micro scratches. It does no damage to the surface, and it is easy to operate. And in the description, it basically says it can be used for slight scratches, sun patterns, or other scratches. And it says that for deep body scratches, it says that this product will not necessarily help with that. After on the instructions, it says clean the body first, apply the product on the scratches, and rub the scratches with emery vertically, something like that, I don't know, for 3-5 minutes until the scratches disappear, then wipe off with a fine fiber towel. So we're going to apply it to the body, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to apply that. So as you can see, I've got some scratches here that I want to fix up with the product. This is the sun damage that I want to fix, and with everything I'm going to give it a wipe over and then use the product, and then I'm going to use an orbital buffer to buff it out, so hopefully the result is better. So I'm just going to start by giving it all a good wipe with a sponge just to clean it off. And as you can see, when you do wet it, it does look like, so we'll just wait for it to dry. Even after applying the product, I'll wait for it to dry so we can see the accurate results. I'm gonna apply it to here. It didn't come with anything to apply it with, so there we go. So I'm just gonna buff that one out now. So I'm just gonna wipe it with a microfiber cloth, like I said. And after a quick wipe, I can't really tell at the moment because I don't have a before and after, but it does seem to be a bit better than before. So the scratch is fully dried now. I'm gonna put a before and after. The masking tape just fell off, so that was pretty useless, but we'll see if it actually helped in any way. I don't know if it did, if it didn't, but hopefully it did. We'll see though. Pop it up now. So yeah, here's the before and after. I'm just gonna do the same thing with the top, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I've just applied the product, and I'm gonna use the buffer to buff it out. See how that goes. So I've just buffed it for like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna give it a wipe. So I've just wiped it down. I'm just gonna let it dry for a little bit, and I'll show you the results. Okay, so that's what it looks like after. I'm gonna give it a wash. I don't know if there's a big difference, or if there's a difference at all. At the moment, I'm gonna say I don't think this product works. Okay, so this next product is Fortify Quick Coat. That's what it's called, and it's supposed to be, I'm guessing, like a ceramic coat. I will pop it up here, what it says it's supposed to do on the pictures. I'll probably put it on the front hood, but it says this product uses a new generation of nanotechnology, blah blah blah. It can withstand high temperatures with ultraviolet or UV and acid rain apparently, and it also protects from scratches after you put it on. And then after cleaning the paint spray the paint onto the paint surface, or spray it onto the construction sponge to make it uniform attachment. After finishing, construct, use towel to light up. In the summer, do not work under direct sunlight apparently. Okay, cool. It isn't summer, so everything looks all good. So let's go ahead with it. And
and I'm just gonna put it on the hood. I did give it a wipe before, just with a sponge, water, but I'm just gonna put masking tape on the middle of it and then compare both the sides. I might put some on the windshield as well, just because it claims you can put it on the windshield. You can see what happens from there, but yeah, let's do it. And on the product description, it does say that it comes with a spray cap, but I ordered it like a long time ago, so I could have came with it, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna use another cap from another bottle to spray it on, and yeah, let's do it. Just opened it and gave it a quick smell test. It smells like some Arizona iced tea, which smells pretty nice. I don't know if you should be drinking this, but it kind of makes me want to. I'm not going to, but... And then I'm gonna put this on there. Doesn't exactly fit, but it is what it is. I just gotta spray it on there and make it work, so. I'm gonna let it sit for a while, then use maybe a sponge. It says a construction sponge, I'm not sure what that is. But then it says also to wipe it with a cloth after, so I'm gonna do exactly that. It looks like it's dried off on there, so I might give it a quick wipe with a sponge and then just a cloth. So here's the result, and it does look a bit shinier. I would say it's good for a cleaning agent. I don't know how good it's going to protect the hood or the paint or whatnot. So this product kind of does its job, but not all that much. Like, it did make it a bit shinier. If you do want to find something that protects your coat maybe and it's cheap, you can get this product, but I'd probably go for something more professional and that's trusted a bit more than Temu products. But yeah, that's the result.
Okay, so it's been about maybe a month or two after doing all that, and here's my review on it. So I think with the black stuff, which I don't know where it is at the moment, that stuff kind of worked on the plastic fabric. It made it just a bit darker and nice, but unfortunately on the wheels, it kind of just washed off, especially on the metal parts. It just completely washed off, which was expected from a Temu product. But I would say give it a go if you want to just darken up those areas, and even if it does wash off, like, you can still spot it maybe before a car meet or something. So it kind of did work, but also didn't for its purpose. So I would say it kind of does work. Okay, next product was the interior scratch repair. As you saw, it didn't really repair any scratches from my memory. Yeah, it didn't really work for anything really. It might work for slight scratches, but as you saw, I mean, let me show you here. If it focuses or not, it literally says that it can get rid of scratches on the inside. It didn't really help in my case, so I would say this did not work. Don't waste your money on this one. And then we had the quick coat, which I remember it not really doing all that much. I don't really remember it doing all that much, so I would say it doesn't really work. You can make it a little bit more shiny, I think, but not by much. So I think this is one of the more expensive ones that I bought. So, I mean, if you want to give it a go, you're welcome to. It says it's fire resistant or it prevents sun damage. Unfortunately, I could not show how it does that because I didn't want to set my car on fire, or I didn't have enough time to leave it out in the sun for that long. But I would say it might work, but not exactly. So lastly, we had just the scratch repair from the outside, not the inside. And as you can see, it did not help at all. Even with the sun damage, I had a little bit of a try, and yeah, it just didn't work. So unfortunately, this didn't work either. So yeah, that was all the Temu products, and I would say some of them can work, but please just be careful while buying them. And when you are buying them, don't expect them to always work. Don't waste a big amount of money on these products. And then if you're questioning, what if the Temu products just don't work and what should I use instead? I've got the answer for you. In the next video, I'll be using turtle wax products to see if an expensive brand can actually work, and this will save you a lot of money the next video, because then you'd know that these products work or don't work, because these are a bit more pricey. I think some of them were about at least $10 or over, like $15, $10. I'll bring up the prices again for the video, but that's for the next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely comment down below what you would like to see next. Any questions, I'm happy to answer. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.